Today I'll be showing you a program I wrote in Power Basic to simulate a food allergy diet elimination program. This is the reference I will be using for food allergy prevalence rate. It's from January of 2019, and I consider it to be the best source available for this type of data. Here's a summary of the protocol that I'll be following. Feel free to pause and read. I'll go ahead and move this down. Pause and read. And that's the summary of the protocol that I wrote. Here's that program in Power Basic. Starting at the top, same procedure. Feel free to pause and read if you so desire. More of it. And that's all. We'll go on now to look at output of this program. This is the output of that program using the last column of the data prevalence rate from the reference given earlier. That last column is for the 60-plus-year-old age group. Each line here is a possible diet plan. In other words, the first line here, first stage would have one food in it, second stage would have two foods in it, three foods in it, and so on. So you can see how this varies as the number of foods in each stage will change for a given diet plan. The last column would be the expected number of tests in order to determine a possible food allergy. Note that there's not a lot of difference between these as we go down. This is just the first page of our output. I'll just take it on down further, and you can see all the different combinations of number of foods per stage that needed to be tested. I used 100 million trial runs in order to generate this output. The last line here represents the best or the least number of expected tests at 6.3 tests for this diet plan of 2 foods in the first stage, 5 in the second, and so on. This plan I've just represented here will have a 90% success rate. 90% success rate. Let's look at another output using only 4 foods. The previous run used 8 food groups, using the most prevalent food group first. In order of prevalence, that would be shellfish, milk, peanut, tree nut, fish, wheat, egg, and soy. This run you're looking at used only the top 4 foods, being shellfish, milk, peanut, and tree nut. One of the differences between the 8 food and 4 food output you're seeing here is that the 8 food run had a 90% success rate. Using only 4 foods, this will have a 67% success rate of finding one or more foods that you would be allergic to. Note that the bottom run here, being the best, of 2, 3, 4, would have required about an estimated 4 tests in order to succeed in finding one or more allergic foods in this run. So that's all for now. We'll see you later.